let's talk about something. I'm trying to understand these cops. I'm trying to understand what I'm seeing every other day with these cops jumping out here, putting their hands on people, choking them open-handedly, punching, smacking dudes. And I'm trying to understand how. It's like they got a green light to finally do what they always wanted to do, which is actually hurt niggas, right? Physically. Now they don't have to hide. Now, because of this social distancing thing, now you got a reason to run down and do everything that you said that you really wanted to do, but you couldn't do it before because now you got a reason to violate our rights. And it's like, I'm like, it don't even make sense. Like, you overzealous, you over aggressive, and you're underpaid. You even risking your own life in a pandemic to be all up on niggas, to be aggressively sweating and choking. And how does that even make sense? And you got your own family to go home to. You doing all that for $36,000 a year? That don't even make sense. And then you doing it. And what don't even make sense is that most of all the action and activity that you causing right now in the city, it's not even crimes. So every time you lock somebody up, most of the time, it doesn't even get prosecuted. Those is violations. How y'all doing all that really for nothing? And then you wind up getting sued. Then you wind up having a bigger issue because it don't even make sense. But you know why? It makes sense in your mind because y'all didn't already train and brainwash yourselves to believe that every time you come in contact with a black man, that your life is in danger. You already brainwashed yourself to even believe that. You was trained to think that. You went to the academy and came out with that way of thinking. It's brainwashing. It don't make sense. So how can we ever really have a understanding? Because when you come in contact with me, you already feeling like you at a disadvantage because you already feel like your life is in danger. So you need to deal with me aggressively, right? And I ain't talking about all cops. We talking about the ones that we know we talking about. We talking about the asshole cops that's overzealous, over aggressive, right? Can't wait for action. Don't even mind putting their own life in danger. You supposed to be 6 feet. You running down on dudes for standing outside. I just watched a video of 8 cops wrestling a female to the floor in front of her own kid, like in a train station. How? We ain't talking about all cops. I was in the city yesterday shooting a video. I ain't run into no asshole cops. I ran into some decent cops. But you know why? Because they send most of the asshole cops to our neighborhoods, to the hoods, to the ghettos, where they could run down and have that green light that they always wanted to have and use it under this whole social distancing thing. But none of it makes sense. So I'm trying to find understanding in some bullshit. I'm trying to find understanding in what's going on when I see all these fucking and most of these cops is blue boy, like y'all uniform cops. Y'all the cops on the front line that's getting the least money. So you risking your life, your health, and all that for peanuts. Like y'all overzealous, over aggressive, underpaid. How? It don't make sense. It don't make sense. And the mayor's a coward because he flip-flopping. Every day is something different, right? I heard the commissioner say that a punch in the face is not police brutality. Fuck, that's assault. You can't punch a citizen in the face. What the fuck you talking about? And arrest is arrest. Arrest me. If I did something wrong, it's your job to arrest me. Plain and simple. That's your job. Punching niggas in the face, choking niggas for what? For violations, for not moving? Those cases is not even being prosecuted. What are those? Those ain't crimes. What we talking about? You doing all that for violations to flex? It's your ego. It's your insecureness. It's something. It's something because it can't possibly be just about you protecting the rest of the citizens. Nah, it's not. It's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. I could go on all day about this, man, but I need to understand. Somebody help me understand, please. Please, somebody help me understand.